But don't take my word for it. Let's speak to Francesco Starace, who's the CEO of Enel as well. Francesco, I don't understand price caps being imposed by consumers on suppliers when the suppliers are holding the whip hand at the moment because of the huge demand we're seeing and the imbalances in the market. Do you understand it?
No, I don't understand that logic in general, okay? Price caps are always boomerangs. The point,
what do you mean by their boomerangs?
I mean that those that impose price caps are unaware of what happens after that. Typically, there are always reactions that are worse than the problem that needs to be cured. The point here is that prices of gas in Europe are not anymore reflecting supply and demand equilibrium. They have nothing to do with real supply and demand. But they have to do with concerns about the politicians and concerns about the evolution of the war rather than supply and demand on gas. So I think what needs to be done is separate these two concerns and have a pricing system that manages supply and demand tensions rather than psychoanalytical questions about what happens if the war worsens or things unfold in a tragic way. And I think today this is not there. And one of the debates in Europe today is how to tackle this unwarranted volatility of the TTF index, which is driving prices. Again, it's an index, it's not gas price, it's an index. And that index is today out of hand. It's completely detached with reality. So when people think about price caps, they should think about the volatility of the index. And that's the problem that needs to be tackled.
You are one of the most experienced, important utility CEOs, power company CEOs across Europe. We've had the pleasure of speaking for over a decade. Tell those politicians now what they should be doing.
I think
you are a civil servant, I should say, as well, in many ways.
No, but I think that's quite clear to everyone. Consider that the industry is today working with market rules. That means that when you buy a future and you sell a future, you have to put money as collateral in this system. And this money is going up and down depending on the index itself. Think about only that. I think the overall industry today is exposed in the billions just because of that. And that's a big cost. And consider that this price is a fake price. It's a price that is not going to the suppliers of gas in a large measure, but it is going to intermediaries and traders that are not adding any value here. So something needs to be done to cut this.
The tertiary or secondary market is broken. It's the, dare I say it, speculators who are leading a lot of this, who are creating the problems?
I don't think speculator is a bad word, but there is a market that is not going the right way. There are too many intermediaries making a lot of money, and not the producers or the consumers having a fair deal. So this broken system needs to be fixed. And you know that when these things happen, typically there is a timeout and a reset. I think what we need today is a timeout on this TTF system.
Hi, I'm Joanna Bersecci, and thank you for watching. You can check out more of our videos by clicking on the boxes on the screen. And don't forget to subscribe to our channel for more from CNBC International. Thank you for watching.